What's up, YouTube? Andrew Rothermel coming back at you with another video. Today, I'm going to talk about how I lost 40 pounds and how you can do it too. So stay tuned to find out all the details. The first thing that I did was I cut out all my snacks at night. So I guess the question now is, how do you have the willpower to consistently do that? When you see the results, you want to continue to see results. And also when you eliminate things, you also begin to have less cravings for those things. It's helpful to have a friend. It's helpful to have a companion, a partner, someone to be accountable to. So that was something that was positive for me and could also be positive for you, whether that person's a trainer, if it's a spouse, if it's just a coworker or a friend who also wants to go through this little journey together. That could be accountability is huge. Number two, I began a meal prep. So not that I kind of always do meal prep, but this meal prep was a little bit more intense. Failure to plan is planning to fail, right? That's how it goes. So failure to plan your meals is planning to fail, because you're going to want to stop and grab something fast food. You know, I also try to stay on a pretty good money budget, right? So meal plan, meal prep not only fits my nutritional goals, but also my monetary goals as well. We meal prep, and then we also weigh food, and the meals always focus around protein. We start with 6 ounces of protein, whatever that protein was. We ate a lot of chicken breast, we ate a lot of sirloin steak, we ate a lot of tilapia, cod, salmon, those types of things, tuna. Those are the main protein sources. I always cook extra food, and weigh it out, put it in the container, boom, done. All right. I actually also decided to buy a rice cooker. So rice is so easy, relatively healthy, brown rice, and the rice cooker was amazing. And then the mixed like different vegetables, frozen vegetables, so easy. Pop it in the microwave, 5 minutes. Depends on how many meals you're cooking. 1 or 2 bags, they're like $1 or less per bag. So simple. So that's how I would prep my meals. I don't weigh the veggies. Veggies are basically free because there's very limited calories in the veggies. We were doing 1 cup of rice, or maybe like 1 baked potato, and then the 6 ounces of meat, of protein. As time went on, step number 3, step number 2 was to actually meal prep and weigh your food so you have a base, right? And then over time, as you begin to notice that the weight loss stagnates, you need to be able to somehow trigger that weight loss again. So you reduce something or you increase something. So you either increase some kind of caloric expenditure, like exercise-wise, or you reduce energy intake, so the calories. So for myself and my wife, we decided to stay on the energy consumption side and reduce calories. So that 6 ounces of protein became 5.5. The 1 cup becomes 3/4 of a cup. And like I said, the veggies stay the same. And we're incredibly consistent with the meal prep. And like I said, it was a chicken breast, which is very lean. The tilapia, very lean. Tuna is lean. However, I do mix some condiments that are not lean in it. And then cod is also very lean. But it's important to make sure that you have your fats. So salmon and sirloin steak, because sirloin steak is leaner than like ribeye or something. So we rotated those 2 options, salmon and sirloin steak, into the diet on a regular basis to make sure that the fat intake stays at a good percentage of the overall calories that we consume. So that was step number kind of 3. where we reduce the portion size, and then we'll stay on this again because we'll reduce the portion size again. So what happens is you lose a few pounds, and then you kind of plateau, and then you have to do something, like I said, to trigger that weight loss again. So we reduced portion size a few times. So we went from 6 ounces of protein to 5.5 to 5, and then 1 cup of rice to 3/4 to a half a cup of rice. And then over time, especially towards the end, there would be days where we eliminated the rice altogether on the non-training days, and I'll get to that in a little bit. Well, we'll get to it now. So what happens is you get to this point where you continue to have to make those changes to see more results. And again, this is a slow process. But if I was to ask you, would you be happy to lose 30 pounds over the next six months? Most people would say yes. 1 to 2 pounds per week. I was happy to go slow. There was no hurry. Like I said, if I wanted to go faster, I easily could have. But so the next step that we did, I'll call it step 4, was to eliminate foods on non-training days. So foods like I would like to have Nutri-Grain bars or bananas and things like that around my training to give me a little extra carbs, either before training or after training, give me energy to train or help with recovery. Those things would be eliminated. I would also, like I said, eliminate some of the like rice or baked potato on days that I did not train. So I was eliminating the carbohydrates even further. And then also, as I got leaner, I like to stay around 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So going from 200 pounds to 160, you can get away with having a little less protein as well. Even though during a diet, you'd like to have more protein for reasons I can talk about another time. This video is already long enough. So I was able to eliminate either one of the 3. So I would typically consume 2 protein shakes a day and a protein bar. So out of those 3 things, protein shake, protein bar, I would eliminate one of those as well. So eliminating carbs, dropping some protein on my non-workout days, that was step 4. Eliminate foods on your non-training days. So I'm still keeping the calories higher on my training days, but then the non-training days, I was reducing it. And then the last step for me, step 5, would be increasing the cardio. So this is the first step that I did to increase the caloric expenditure side for me. Not depending on who you are and how you exercise currently and your personal preferences, you may want to do it differently. For me personally, I had already been exercising 4 to 5 times per week. I didn't want to change that. I liked my weight training routine, so I saved the cardio, lever for the end. So I pulled that cardio lever, increased the caloric expenditure, and then I was able to stimulate more weight loss at the end of my diet. So all I would do was 2 to 3 times per week. I'd walk 30 to 45 minutes per day, and that was enough to continue to stimulate weight loss for me. Okay, let's wrap this video up. So that's how I lost 30 pounds in 6 months and 40 pounds in a year, going from 200 pounds down to 160. If you want to do this too, you can do it. If you struggle with accountability, let me know in the comments, DM, whatever it is, however you want to get in touch with me. I can help you. The biggest thing here is having a plan and executing that plan. I hope this video helps you. Like I said, do what you need to do to let me know that you're watching, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, Andrew Rothmel over and out. Talk to you soon.